I hope not, because then we would have to go into the supplemental names list. That 30 in 2020 actually resulted in the retirement of the Greek alphabet. So we now use supplemental names. I'm not going to show you the supplemental names.
I was going to ask you for a supplemental name example.
Because we hope that we don't have to use it. But an example would be Deshaun. That's on that list. However, there's another chilling statistic that we've learned this week about hurricanes, and that is a loop current. And we're going to show you right now what I'm talking about. It's a current of abnormally warm water that was transported into the Gulf of Mexico from the Caribbean. Now, here's the thing about this loop current. It is very similar to the current that was detected at this point in 2005. How is that significant? Well, 2005, of course, was one of the more devastating hurricane seasons in recorded history, because not only did we have Katrina, we also had Rita affect portions of the Texas coast, as well as Wilma affect the Florida panhandle. So this is definitely something we're going to have to pay attention to, and let's hope we don't have any systems that hit this loop current or any of its eddies, adjacent eddies, as a result of that. But let's take a look at the 2022 names list, and that ice storm has been historically the devastating one, and this year that would be Ian. But we start with Alex, and it all kicks off June 1st. We're definitely going to be watching the tropics here on KVUE News, and we're going to have all the latest for you in regards to that. But taking it here, we're looking at a nice live look at downtown, where temperatures are hovering around those lower 80s, and it's pretty much the same story everywhere you look across the KVUE viewing area. Some areas in the coastal plains getting to those mid 80s, such as LaGrange checking in at 85, and then the hill country getting in at 84 in places like Llano as well as Mason. And the reason every one of us have been dry is because we have high pressure that's situated right there over the Texas Panhandle. There's that upper level low that's spinning over portions of Missouri. And as that slides eastward, big area of high pressure builds in, and we're going to be getting hot temperatures over these next few days for your Memorial Day weekend. But you want to know what's low? The allergy count. And that's really good news on that front. In fact, Mulberry, there is a zippity doodah. Absolutely nothing showed up on the slide this morning. But the caveat to that is there's also an ozone action day for these counties in the gray, including Bastrop and Caldwell counties off east of I-35, in addition to the Austin Metro. So if you do have chronic lung conditions, it is important to limit your time outside. However, with all of that in mind, this is a 10 on the Jordan meter. You've earned your first 10 on the Jordan meter, Austin, with those mid-90s sunny skies. Just a really great day to be outside overall. And here is that area of high pressure that I'm talking about. Slowly slides off to the east as we go through the day on Memorial Day. And as it does so, could reintroduce some low-end rain chances, because you're going to get some of that wraparound moisture coming off of the Gulf as a result of that. So small rain chances, not just for Monday, but throughout the course of midweek. And for your Memorial Day weekend, we could even hit the triple digits for your Saturday as well, and then hovering around those upper to mid-90s of mostly sunny skies for your Sunday and Monday. And as we go through the next 7 days, it's going to be hot, it's going to be dry, maybe 1 or 2 rain chances for the beginning and middle portions of next week.